Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Unholy. And this is a new horror film that had come out in theaters a couple months ago and is now popping up on VOD. And this is starring Jeffrey Dean Morgan, probably the biggest draw to this film, and writer-director Evan Siliotopoulos. Really tried my best there. And this film is very religious and focusing on a hearing impaired girl is visited by the Virgin Mary and can suddenly hear, speak, and heal the sick as people flock to witness her miracles. Terrifying events unfold. Are they the work of the Virgin Mary or something much, much sinister? Of course there's something sinister. What kind of question is that? So obviously they're trying to really sell some kind of mystery here, but obviously it's some kind of creepy entity, and, you know, it's a horror movie. We've been there, done that. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays this journalist, and you have Cricket Brown playing this young woman, Alice. You have screen veterans like William Sadler as one priest, and Cary Elwes as a bishop. And you have Jeffrey Dean Morgan here at the center, and he brings his personality, he brings the goods. He is the most interesting part of this movie, and if it wasn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I feel like I'd probably be giving this a half star, to be perfectly honest, because I did not like this movie. It just felt so tired of... It leaned into so many tropes, and nothing was shocking or surprising, and like between the music and the look to it, it all felt like these tired... I've seen these religious iconology kind of horror films like The Exorcist or The Omen, and just like, no, none of this feels fresh or interesting or different. It just feels like I've seen a bunch of movies, let's throw it together. And then the CGI, which, mind you, the creepy Mary character that they have has a creepy character, has a creepy look, except the CGI is so terrible. And they're, like, it looks so fake. They use a decent amount of fire at places that looks horribly fake. And it just completely took me out of the movie. And this felt like a slog. This is an hour and 39 minutes. This felt so long. And I'm just like, please be over. And there's just like a low budget kind of cheapness to the film, which is unfortunate because I don't feel like this is like the tiniest of budgets, but like the credits start rolling, the credits feel like this cheesy, really low budget, like made for TV kind of thing. And to be fair, you have Cricket Brown, who I think does a fine job as this young woman who's been really influenced and touched by this evil entity that, like, there's nothing particularly special. It's like they're like, you're some kind of witch and we kill you, and then she comes back and curses everybody. You have Cary Elwes, who just feels so blah and predictable that this bishop's not going to be a good guy, and like Black Christmas that he was just in, and basically every time he pops up in the things down, this is what I expect him to do. And he's not particularly interesting or bring anything to it. And then you have William Sadler, who does his best bringing some personality to it. I like William Sadler from like Die Hard 2 and Shawshank Redemption, and obviously Death from the Grim Reaper from Bill and Ted. And, you know, he does fine here. Honestly, this movie wasn't even that scary. And I scare easy. It just really leaned into, like, I've seen all these kinds of scares before, and, like, I feel like a lot of it got ripped right out of Sinister, which, honestly, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character feels a lot like Ethan Hawke's character in Sinister, and they even got that same kind of look and vibe to them, and it's just like, see, I've been there, done that, been scared by this before, not really scared right now, and it's just loud noises. Terrible jump scares, just loud noises popping up places, and it's just like, this is really cheap. And they're cheap scares. It feels like a cheaply made movie. It just feels like one of those kind of horror films where they're like, we have a built-in audience, this isn't very much money, and we're just going to make our way through this and make some profit. Did the Unholy make a profit? I don't know. But sitting here watching this on VOD, wasn't very impressed. But those are my thoughts on the Unholy. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.